The Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So Georgia Southern's offense will be the first up today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. To the air, it's French. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he'll be brought down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the Eagles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw again. And this one is caught.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pass, it's French. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Eagles will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So Iowa State's offense out there for their first possession. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The Cyclones are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance. And what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the Eagles come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's French. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
And the Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down, but broke a tackle and produced a solid gain there.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Iowa State 7, Georgia Southern 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. On the run here. Lets it go. He pulls in the catch. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And the Eagles will crank up the tempo. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's White. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Looking downfield, it's French. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he knocks that one right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Cyclones with first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powering through. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Cyclones looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That misses. Iowa State 14, Georgia Southern 3.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To throw, it's French. Receiver makes the catch. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Eagles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Looking to throw again. And they get the completion. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Iowa State 14, Georgia Southern 10.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Becht. Tight end makes the grab. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Iowa State. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
To throw, it's French. Short connection to the tight end here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. And the Eagles will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. And it's incomplete. That's a risky throw on 1st down. Lucky to avoid the interception there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
It leads to 2nd down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he fields it inside the 15. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Eagles will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Becht. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Cyclones will line up to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Eagles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the first down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Eagles will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The back's got it. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Coming up, fourth down.
The Cyclones will have to kick this away. On he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now they run the draw play. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's French. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
By the receiver. He steps out of bounds at the 42. Brings up second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. On the run, it's White. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Hand it off for a draw. Fights off a defender. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Eagles will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Turnover on down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff running behind the big right tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Snags the quick throw. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Cyclones are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. And tackled after a small pickup there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back. It's Becht. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's French. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's White. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Eagles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they'll give it to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Tackle near the 2-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense brings it down.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during the week. This head coach has got a big decision here to make.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. To throw, it's French. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he is not going to get there. The defense stops him short of the goal line. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So after 2 empty downs, it's 3rd and long from their own 1. Will the defense come after him this time? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Picks up 7. Now, a 4th down.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's French. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pass complete on a crosser. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It leads to 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, it's a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Dropping back, it's French. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. At midfield, now the 40, at the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Cyclones. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
God, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Makes the score. Iowa State 34, Georgia Southern 10.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Scanning the field, it's French. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory.